The U.S. military budget dwarfs all other nations, exceeding $800 billion annually, more than the next 10 countries combined. This massive spending, funded by taxpayers, accounts for nearly half of all federal discretionary funds. Yet, questions arise. Where does this money go, and how much is wasted? From overpriced spare parts to failed weapon systems, inefficiencies plague the Pentagon. Today, we expose the top 5 budget items labeled as tax waste. By auditors and watchdogs, strap in. It's time to follow the money. What exactly is tax waste? It's when public funds are misused, paying $1,000 for a $10 part, or billions for weapons that never work. A 2021 Pentagon audit found $3.1 trillion in unaccounted spending. Public frustration grows as veterans face housing shortages and schools crumble. Protesters demand accountability, but the system resists. So how bad is it? Let's dive into the evidence, starting with number 5 on our list. Blatantly overpriced spare parts. At number 5, outrageously overpriced spare parts. The Pentagon paid $10,000 for a toilet seat, $1,280 for a coffee cup, and $436 for a hammer, all documented in GAO reports. These aren't isolated cases. They're symptoms of sole source contracts and lax oversight. Defense contractors exploit the system, knowing the military will pay. While troops reuse old gear, corporations laugh to the bank. Next up, even costlier failures, weapons that never saw battle. Number 4, spotlights failed weapon systems. The Zumwalt class destroyer, meant to be stealthy and high-tech, cost $22 billion, but was canceled after just 3 ships due to flaws. The F-35? Over $1.7 trillion in lifetime costs, yet plagued by software bugs. These projects often prioritize contractor profits over practicality. Meanwhile, troops make do with outdated equipment. The waste is staggering, but it gets worse, like maintaining nuclear weapons from the Cold War. Wasting billions on obsolete nukes. The B-83 thermonuclear bomb, designed in the 1970s, costs $3 million yearly to maintain, despite zero strategic need. Modernizing the entire arsenal could cost $2 trillion, yet experts argue these weapons are relics. Even former Defense Secretary William Perry called them a danger to ourselves. So why keep them? Bureaucracy and contractor lobbying. Next, the bureaucratic bloat enabling this waste. The Pentagon's administrative maze. With over 700,000 civilian staff and 60-plus overlapping agencies, redundancy is rampant. A 2020 report found the DoD couldn't account for 61% of its $3.5 trillion in assets. Offices duplicate work, yet audits fail year after year. Imagine a hospital where nurses outnumber patients 10 to 1. That's Pentagon staffing. But the number one offender? Private contractors charging triple for basic services. Private contractor greed. Firms like Lockheed Martin and Boeing charge 300% more than government workers for the same job. A Navy report showed contractors billing $3,000 for a 5-minute fix. Yet outsourcing has doubled since 9/11, costing $400 billion annually. Soldiers joke, we can't afford bullets, but CEOs get golden parachutes. The root cause? Defense lobbyists. In 2022, military contractors spent $100 million on Congress, ensuring bloated budgets. Politicians reward donor-friendly districts with bases and factories, even if unneeded. The Pentagon's use-it-or-lose-it spending encourages waste, like year-end splurges on luxury furniture. Without term limits or strict audits, the cycle continues. But public anger is boiling over, as seen in recent hearings. Veterans, economists, and activists are fighting back. The People Over Pentagon Coalition demands $100 billion in annual cuts. Retired General David Barno warns, this waste undermines national security. Even conservatives like Rand Paul call for audits. Social media trends like #AuditThePentagon go viral. But will Congress act? Change starts with awareness and your voice. Solutions exist: strict contract oversight, multi-year budgeting to stop use it or lose it waste, and banning contractor political donations. Sweden's military audits save billions yearly. Proof it's possible. You can help. Contact reps, support transparency bills, and share this video. The Pentagon's first ever clean audit? It'll happen only if we demand it. Thanks for watching. Now, let's get to work.